What's the one thing you can't buy with money? For one billionaire, the answer was his own son's happiness. So he did the only thing he knew how to do. He bought him a new toy. Except this toy was a person. This is the story of how a desperate man became a human plaything for a lonely, powerful child, and in the process, accidentally taught a cold-hearted tycoon what it truly means to be a father. Meet Sami. He's a good guy, a loving husband with a baby on the way, but he's got the worst luck on the planet. His big business idea? Selling these bizarre double-headed teapots. And just when he makes a breakthrough sale, the cops swoop in and seize everything, leaving him drowning in a 3,000 euro debt. He's at rock bottom, with no way to prepare for his new baby. Now, flip the coin. On the other side of town, in a mansion that looks like something out of a sci-fi movie, lives Alex. He's the son of the ruthless billionaire Philippe X. Since his mother's death a year ago, Alex has become a ghost in his own home. He doesn't smile, he has no friends, and he wants nothing, not even for his 11th birthday. Philippe, a man who can buy anything but can't connect with his own son, makes a desperate move. He rents out an entire mall for Alex's birthday. But among the endless toys, Alex's eyes land on the one thing that isn't for sale. Sami, who just took a night job as a mall security guard to make ends meet. After a chaotic and hilarious accident involving a pair of stuck pants and some tear gas, Alex makes a shocking declaration. He doesn't want the toys. He points at the clumsy security guard and says, "I want him." The mall director is horrified. You can't buy people. But Alex is the richest kid in France, and what he wants, he gets. A private deal is struck. Sami's crushing debt of 3,000 euros in exchange for being Alex's toy. For Sami, it's an impossible choice. His dignity or his family's future? The debt makes the decision for him. The next thing he knows, he's being gift-wrapped in a giant box. Stepping into Alex's life is like entering another dimension. A bedroom with holographic tech and a levitating bed. A private arcade hidden down a secret slide. But this isn't all fun and games. Alex is a spoiled, demanding kid. He challenges Sami to air hockey, loses, and gets frustrated. Things get even stranger when Sami has dinner with Alex and his father. The food is mind-blowing, the best he's ever tasted. But the silence at the table is deafening. There's all this wealth, but zero happiness. The birthday celebration is the saddest thing you've ever seen. No smiles, no joy, just an empty ritual. Philippe sees a flicker of life in his son for the first time in a year and makes Sami an offer he can't refuse. 14,000 euros a week to stay on as Alex's permanent toy. Sami agrees, but hides the bizarre nature of his job from his pregnant wife, Alice, leading her to believe he's having an affair. But the job gets crazier. Alex decides their next game will be Hunter and Rabbit, with real hunting dogs. That's the final straw for Sami. He declares he's a person, not a dog toy, and quits. He calls Alex spoiled and ill-mannered, not knowing the lonely boy is upstairs, hearing every single word. But when Sami gets home, he finds out Alice has already spent all the money he earned renovating the apartment and helping their laid-off neighbors. Neighbors who were all fired from one of Felipe's factories. With a baby on the way and the money gone, Sami has no choice. He swallows his pride and goes back. And that's when everything changes. Sami stops being just a toy and starts being a friend. He finds Alex hiding in a treehouse, mourning his mother. Alex reveals a heartbreaking secret. He blames his father for his mother's death. Philippe took her abroad for a long-shot treatment, which meant Alex never got to say goodbye. Sami comforts him, sharing stories and making him genuinely smile for the first time in forever. He teaches the rigid, emotionless Philippe how to give a real hug. He starts to bring this broken family back to life. He even gets Philippe to join them in watching a soccer match, and for a fleeting moment, they look like a real family. But Philippe's jealousy grows. Seeing Alex sleeping in the same bed as Sami, closer than he's ever been to his own son, he snaps. In a fit of rage, he fires Sami and throws him out. But Alex has changed. He's not that spoiled kid anymore. He hops in his toy car and runs away from home, right to Sami's apartment. And then disaster strikes. The bald bodyguard, fired by Philippe for letting Alex run away, gets his revenge. He leaks all the secret videos of Sami being treated like a toy. The videos go viral. Sami becomes a national laughingstock. His neighbors mock him, and his heartbroken wife, ashamed and betrayed, kicks him out. He loses everything. The public is outraged. Protests erupt outside Philippe's mansion. But in the middle of this chaos, Alex makes a demand. He tells his father he'll go with him on a trip to Japan, but only if Philippe rehires every single worker he laid off. And to everyone's shock, the billionaire agrees. But as they head to the airport, Alex confronts his father. What's the point of having everything, he asks, if you separate a mother from her child during her last moments? He points out that because of Philippe's selfishness, Sami is now about to miss the birth of his own child. The words hit Philippe like a freight train. He finally understands. He orders the driver to turn the car around and head to the hospital. They find Sami, whom Alex had secretly hidden in his treehouse, and rush him to his wife's side just in time. In the end, Sami is there to see his beautiful baby girl born. Philippe, finally connecting with his son, sits with him in a garden, takes off his expensive shoes, and walks barefoot on the grass with him. A simple act of joy Sami had suggested. Alex then makes one final request. He wants to partner with Sami to start a factory for double-headed teapots. A man who was bought as a toy ended up fixing a broken family, saving a community, and starting a new life. It's a hilarious, heartwarming, and powerful story that proves the most valuable things in our lives will never, ever be for sale.